Watching, here's a great show, The Americans. You're missing one of the most intense shows on TV.
Yes, it airs Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on FX, and Noah Emmerich plays FBI Agent Stan Beeman, who's hot on the trail of an everyday suburban couple who happen to be KGB spies. Here's a scene from an upcoming episode.
Well, tell me about Arcadie's movements.
He's in and out of his office all day. Very busy.
After 11 o'clock?
Yes. Until about 2 o'clock. He was in there a very long time.
You see any cables going out?
There are always cables.
Anything high priority?
No, I wasn't close enough to see. I'm sorry I don't have more.
Oh, this is good. This is very good.
Did we mention that Stan is sleeping with a KGB agent? In Spanish, we say scandalo.
Oh.
Yes, Noah Emmerich. Yes, he joins us now on the couch. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks. Nice to
So
be
now,
here.
you were chasing Russian spies last season. Has the trail gone a bit cold now?
Well, as we left us at the end of season 1, yeah, I had a trap set up to catch them, and they got away, much to my frustration.
Yeah, but it's good for the show.
It's good for the show, because it would be terrible if I caught them too soon.
Yeah, that'd be bad in season 1. That was Nina.
That was Nina, yeah.
Tell us about her. Who's the actress playing Nina? Who plays?
Annette Mahendru.
And,
the lovely Annette Mahendru, yeah.
And tell us about the relationship on the show.
Yeah, she's a young KGB operative living here, working for the Residentura in Washington, D.C. I managed to get some information about her that I used to exploit her, to turn her to become a double agent, to be an informant for me. So I'm running her as a mole inside the Residentura.
But aren't you messing around with her too?
Yeah, well, that's part of the operation.
Oh, please.
Oh, it's all part of the gig.
I'm just doing my
Sure.
duty. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now
He's doing it for America.
Someone's got to take the bullet.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, now you live next door to spies you're hunting, and you're having barbecues with them. I mean,
Yeah.
you're hanging out. Is it safe to say that you are quite possibly the dumbest FBI guy in history?
Oh my gosh, I don't think so at all.
Way to go, Carolina.
No.
I think he's quite. I think Stan is actually the character's name. Stan is a very sharp counterintelligence agent who, suspects the Jenningses when they move in across the street. Originally, he has a very sort of intuitive suspicion about them, and he begins to investigate their life. But he stands in it for the long game. We don't know what Stan knows or doesn't know. We're not sure exactly how informed he is, but he's certainly playing the long game, let's say.
All right.
So, I mean, you're a movie star. I mean, you're known for movies.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But when
My mom thinks so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Wait, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
You're
Born and raised.
Born and
Yeah.
raised New Yorker.
But when
Yeah.
I watch that scene, you're shooting that there, how do you keep the tension up in a scene like that? I mean, whether it's a movie or a TV show like this.
You know, a lot of it's just relying on the ingenuity and the brilliance of the writers. They create these very tense situations where every character on our show has 1, 2, or 3 agendas going on: the public, the private, and the secret, super secret private. Just sort of staying inside the text, letting the context inform the situation, and sort of being able to play those different levels of character seems to make it a very tense show.
It was like a college course right there.
No,
This guy's a brainiac, too.
Yes, definitely. So why do you think the audiences have connected so much? Is it because you, Kerry Russell and Matthew Rhys, is it because of the connection with you guys that you guys have on the show?
I think, look, our 2 leads, Kerry and Matthew, are very compelling, endearing characters. Funnily enough, even though they're working to bring down America, we're sort of rooting for them because we care about their marriage, we care about their relationships. That's the interesting thing about the show, is that, I think the show couldn't have been on the air 10 years ago. You couldn't have a show where the 2 heroes were KGB spies working to bring down our country. But what we're really connected to is the relationship, is the marriage, is the struggles of everyday life, whatever the job may be. There's sort of a universality to the humanity inside these characters, and they write very compelling, and they're played very compellingly. Endearing characters.
Well, and I said this yesterday, I mean, reality TV's fine, but I like the writing. You know, it's the good writing. Now, this is set in the 80s. Are we ever going to see you in like a Don Johnson Miami Vice getup?
If we run long enough.
Yeah.
If we run long enough, you'll see the white suit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you must get stopped all the time by people who recognize you from all the work that you've done. I mean, John and I were both talking about, we were comparing
Truman
movies
Show
that we loved. Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Super 8 was great, too.
Yeah, Super 8 was
that was good.
Yeah.
Which project do you get asked about the most?
It changes depending upon what's running on television or what's running in the cinema. I get a lot of Walking Dead. I did a couple episodes of Walking Dead. That's such a popular show now. The character seems to have sort of cemented himself in the firmament of the Walking Dead world. Yeah. And it depends upon where I am in the country as well. You know, it's a really interesting way to gauge what shows are playing where, what films hit where. A lot of Truman Show.
Yeah.
Still a lot of Beautiful Girls, which was my first film.
Oh, yes, Beautiful Girls.
Kind of became a cult hit in college crowd.
God, yes.
Well, speaking of where you are in the country, you're home.
Yeah.
And you said that someone asked you, someone made some comment about the best slice of pizza. What, in your estimation, is the best slice of pizza?
Ooh, there's no bad pizza in New York, I would say. I'm a big pizza fan, but my favorite pizza shop is probably DeFara's.
Really?
Yeah.
It just so happens that we brought you some DeFara's pizza.
No way.
Yes.
What?
Yes, we did.
Oh my God.
Yes. Thank you, Eddie, for bringing that in.
Wow.
And happy belated birthday.
Oh, thanks
we
so
missed
much.
it just by a day. We tried.
Wow, that is impressive.
Well, thank you,
That's a
DeFara,
hard.
for sending that.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's a couple days old.
That's
no,
good.
it's not. It's hot. It's right. And you know what? There's one for you and one for your little spy lover.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
But you
That's
leave
so
with a
great.
parting gift, so you didn't, you know.
That's a hard pie to get too, because that takes about an hour and a half to get that pie. There's one man there who makes every single pie by hand. And,
Right.
You know, first time I went there was about 5 people in front of me. I thought, oh, this is great. They always say it's a long wait, but the 5 people took an hour and 20 minutes because each pie is artisanally crafted by hand.
Yes.
We found that out yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, it's amazing. We had to call the FBI to get there.
Oh, that's incredible.
So enjoy.
Thanks so much.
And thank you for joining. And happy belated birthday. And don't miss The Americans. New episodes air every Wednesday night at 10 on FX. Noah Emmerich, thank you for visiting the couch.
Thanks for having me.
All the best.
Appreciate it.